and welcome. I'm the Invisible Man, and today we're talking about Suicide Squad. This was a movie that a lot of people got excited for, myself included. When I heard about this film, I thought, oh man, 6 villains fighting crime and killing anyone who stands in their way? This'll be like Deadpool times 6! I'd never seen a movie like that before, where the bad guys play good guys. Now, we've seen anti-heroes in films before, but even then they usually have some sort of code or moral compass. But these are hardened criminals with no limits and no sense of morality. You never know what they'll do. So I was hyped as hell for this movie. And how was it? Yeah, not really what I expected. Especially since the trailer looks like this.
Come on, got some better to?
Light it up!
I love this guy.
So basically, they got everyone's hopes up and then quickly dashed them once we all saw how slow and uninteresting the actual movie was. Why does that sound familiar? Oh well. Let's take a look at the worst heroes ever. No, really, that's their tagline. Even the trailer knows this movie blows. This is Suicide Squad. The movie opens with some quick intros of Deadshot, played by Will Smith, and Harley Quinn, played by Margot Robbie. We then cut to a restaurant where Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis, discusses using convicted felons to fight crime. Clearly a well-thought-out plan. We then get more backstory on the 2 characters we just saw 2 minutes ago. So, did we really need to see them earlier? I mean, what's the point if you're just gonna introduce them in the restaurant scene? That might have made more sense if they had shown all the villains in the opening to give us a taste of what was to come. But no, we only get Deadshot and Harley, who are the only 2 characters who get a real backstory here. They just briefly touch on everyone else, giving them a drive-by explanation. Fire Guy, Crocodile Man, and a Boomerang Dude who got his ass kicked by the Flash. That's enough, right? Great! Now we have more screen time for the only 2 villains that matter. To make matters worse, Waller mentions that she's holding an extremely powerful dark witch against her will, with the hopes that she can use her powers to fight crime.
Archaeologist Dr. June Moon.
Wait, hold on. What was her name?
Archaeologist Dr. June Moon.
What's wrong? Was Sue Blue already taken? Or Jean Green? I mean, really, you cannot expect me to take someone seriously when they have a name like June Moon. But who knows, maybe this archaeologist with the silly name will actually do a good job. Nope! It's official. You are the worst archaeologist in history! You break an artifact within seconds of touching it? How lame can you get? And in breaking the statue, Dr. Moon releases the Enchantress, who possesses her body. Waller explains that after the fact, they called in actual archaeologists to recover more artifacts from the cave, including a second statue containing the brother of the witch, and the witch's heart, which allows the holder to control her. Which makes no sense when you think about it. Why wouldn't the witch have taken her heart with her when she left the cave? Then the other agents state exactly what everyone in the audience is thinking.
You want to put our national security in the hands of witches, gangbangers, and crocodiles.
In a world of flying men and monsters, this is the only way to protect our country.
Really? The only way? The only way. Because last time I checked, you've got Batman, The Flash, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, Aquaman, and as soon as he comes back to life, Superman. So, if you want to protect the country, why not just do this? Mr. Wayne, I'd like to talk to you about the Justice League initiative. Problem solved, right there. But no, instead, let's keep these dangerous criminals on a leash and hope they don't find a way off of it.
Not on my watch. You're not putting those monsters back out on the street in our name.
No, as much as we all wish they had listened to common sense, somehow Waller manages to convince them of her cockamamie scheme by showing off the skills of the Enchantress.
Please, I'm sorry. I can't do that again.
Flag, get her out of here.
So Waller is supposed to be the good guy here, right? Because so far she's more heartless than any of the villains we've seen, including the one with no heart. Oh well, somehow the board actually signs off on this, and they bring Deadshot out to the firing range.
Hey!
Go ahead, pull the trigger. Empty it.
Wait, what? Are you serious? Okay, it's official. This woman is a sadist. The entire reason she put this team together was to get turned on by some bloody violence. So basically the same reason most people saw this movie. Then, after nearly half an hour of intros, we finally see what we came for. Some good old-fashioned action! Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about! He's doing this with a handgun! Can you believe this? He's in the same exact spot every time! Oh, he's gonna pull out! Oh yeah! Tilted to the side! Oh yeah! That makes even more badass! Straight through the metal! Oh my god! This has been Will Smith, Like a Boss. And now for someone who you'll either love him or hate him, Jared Leto as the Joker.
Bring the car around. We're going for a drive.
I'm sorry, what? This is the Joker? This is not how the Joker acts! He's eccentric, he's insane, he's got a twisted sense of humor. This guy doesn't even laugh right! He's not even a clown, he's just a gangster with green hair! Oh yeah, and he growls too, because the real Joker would do that! But guess what happens next? I know you didn't see this coming. The Enchantress escapes! Wow, what a twist! I never saw that coming from a mile away! In the process, she also frees her brother from his prison and gives him a host of his own. Even though it would have made much more sense to possess Rick Flag, who was supposed to be watching over the witch. I mean, think about it. If they're both possessed, then the two of them could do whatever they want, and Waller would be none the wiser. The Enchantress then proceeds to build her own doomsday device, a portal in the sky. Yeah, because no sci-fi film in history has done that yet. Then, a good 45 minutes into the scene, finally, at long last, the villains come together to form their team! Well, what, did you stop to smell the roses? What took you so long to get to this? Oh, and by the way, this is Slipknot. You'll be seeing a lot more of Slipknot. And they never saw him again. What's up? Yeah, kinda weird they would kill him off before he got to do anything. And it also doesn't help that he's the only Native American on the team. I mean, really, he doesn't even die in battle. They just brought him along so he could be dead meat. Kinda racist, guys. By the way, what's that look on Harley's face? Oh boy, something about dead bodies just turns me on.
Huh? What was that? I should kill everyone and escape? Sorry. The voices. I'm kidding. Jeez. That's not what they really said.
Oh, okay. Can I just say, Margot Robbie plays the best Harley Quinn I've ever seen. The best. I mean, wow! She's really good in this role. You just never know what she's going to say next. And that's exactly what a crazy jester of crime would be like.
I'm known to be quite vexing. I'm just forewarning you.
Lady, shut up!
On top of that, would you ever guess she was Australian? Because I've seen a lot of Brits and Aussies play American characters, and a lot of them have trouble with the accent.
I was busted for cocaine possession. Wallace dropped the charges in exchange for me taking this job.
Come with me if you want to live. Now, soldier!
Oh, Khaleesi, why? But Margot nails it perfectly. Sure, you can hear her true accent bleeding through here and there, but I'm not that nitpicky. I'm totally convinced she was the true method actor here, not Leto. We then see the squad suit up and prepare for battle, which leads to some nod-offs from the comics, as well as one pretty funny moment.
What?
Don't stare, you pervs!
What's everybody looking at?
Flag explains that each member of the team has an explosive in their neck which will kill them if they try to escape or disobey orders.
You disobey me, you die. You try to escape, you die.
The squad is then sent off to their dooms, a rescue mission, and they are joined by a non-criminal named Katana.
This is Katana. She's got my back.
And that's it. That's all we find out about her. Forget lazy exposition. This is no exposition. We just got this random character that we don't know, and out of nowhere, she's on the team now. And just when you're thinking of running out of the theater to vomit, the film does it for you.
Oh! Party foul!
A crocodile man vomiting is somehow relevant to this story. No, it's not! Who wants to see that? Is this your idea of comic relief? Oh, Croc doesn't fly that often, so he gets motion sickness. Oh! The audience must be cracking up right now.
What the bloody hell was that?
Comedy gold. On the way to their mission, the chopper gets shot down, causing serious injuries to everyone inside, or they come out without a scratch. That works too. The squad then strolls down the streets of DC, or is it NYC? Or LA? I don't know, it's never explained well. Where the Enchantress has an army of minions waiting for them. You wish. No, these guys are a lot more like putties with really bad acne. The teenage years are so awkward. And this might have actually been a cool fight, except for one thing. It's shot in near darkness! I can barely tell who's who or what's going on! Still, it is a pretty badass fight, which is immediately followed by some super bland dialogue.
Thing has on a $3,000 watch. Is that a person?
It was. Now it's not.
And here's another problem I have with this film. It doesn't know what it wants to be. It feels like the tone of this movie is just bipolar. Sometimes it takes a lighthearted tone and treats itself like a comedy.
What?
Other times it takes itself so seriously you'd swear it was a Christopher Nolan film.
Man who killed her husband used that sword. His soul's trapped inside of it. She talks to him.
Ouch! Can we get some more of Harley, please? Ah, yes, please. This movie is 1 part Deadpool, 1 part Fan4 Stick. Even though the Deadpool parts were all we wanted! The squad fights their way through more generic villains, and it's finally revealed who the rescue mission was for. Of course it was. But wait, not only is this woman incredibly selfish, she's also really stupid!
And she turns him into a soldier who can take a headshot and still fight?
No, they can't! Getting shot in the head is the literal definition of killing them! Oh well, let's get this sort of good guy out of here.
They weren't cleared for any of this,
This has been Viola Davis, like a dick! It's official. It's official! You are the most horrible monster in this movie! Behold, the one thing more evil than a supervillain. A politician!
That is just a mean lady.
Don't worry, I know how to get away with murder. The squad is then interrupted by Joker, who disables Harley's kill switch in order to help her escape.
Kill her! Her nanite's disarmed!
Yeah, I think how it should have ended already put this perfectly.
Kill her! It's not working! Her nanite's been disarmed!
What do you have? Water pistol?
Oh, right.
Well, bye.
Yeah, this is stupid. How could nobody think to just shoot her? Actually, they do, but after the fact.
Shoot that woman right now!
I got a contract. Kill Harley Quinn. Do it for your freedom and your kid.
And of course, he takes that offer, since he is a professional hitman and takes the lives of innocents all the time. On top of that, he'll be freed from prison and get custody of his daughter, so obviously he takes the shot. Except he doesn't. Why would he not take this offer? Because he is stupid. Because he's a very stupid criminal. Clearly this was the thinking that led to him wiring his hitman money to his regular bank account. Dude! That has your name attached to it! But then, just as Harley escapes, Joker's chopper gets shot down and he is supposedly killed. Did anyone buy this? Was there even a single person who was fooled by this? Oh no, an off-screen death! That means he's definitely gone and we didn't even see him die! Yeah, I think we all knew he'd be back later. You're not as clever as you think, filmmakers. Even more ridiculous, how did Harley survive a fall from that height and somehow land on her feet like Catwoman? So after Harley thinks Joker is dead, the squad gives up on their mission and goes drinking. What? How does this make any sense? In what universe, on what parallel Earth does this make even a lick of sense? Why would they give up? Why? What possible reason could they have for doing that? I'm so sick of this cliche in every movie, and I mean every movie. The hero doubts themselves, gives up at the worst possible moment, and then after a rousing speech from a mentor, gets right back up and keeps on going. It's so stupid! Why do we need that scene in every movie? What? How about just instead, oh look, that evil witch is about to take over the world. We could just have a pity party, but nah, maybe it would be more useful to do something! So yeah, even though there's literally no reason in the world for them to quit, they all just decide, fork it all, let's just drink to Joker's memory, even though Harley was the only one who knew him. And as if that wasn't stupid enough, get this.
You're free to go.
What? 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 You do not have the right to do that! You're not a prison warden, you're not a judge, and you're not the state! You can't just set prisoners free just because you feel like it! How stupid is this guy? So then the squad steals everything in sight and flees the country. Then Enchantress destroyed the city and turned everyone into Teenage Mutant Ninja Buddies. The end. Or at least, that's what should have happened given this scenario. But for some reason, the villains had a change of heart and decided to go stop the Enchantress because...
Got something better to do? Come on.
I don't know anymore. We then get exactly what we came for. 6 badass fighters leading a battle against 2 super powerful witches. And we only had to wait, an hour and 45 minutes. The Enchantress fights back with... Oh, what? What is that? She's going to destroy them with the power of dance? Surrender, my enemies! Don't make me do the Macarena! Well, surely after that, this movie can't get any more ridiculous, right?
Ahora sí, cabrón!
He could have done that the whole time? Are you serious? Just imagine how much cooler this would have been if he had pulled that move out a lot sooner!
We gotta get him in that corner, that's where the bomb will be.
You do know you're talking out loud, right? What's that? There's a bomb in the corner? Oh, thanks for the heads up. Now I'll know not to go there. They activate the bomb and blow up the Brother Witch along with Diablo, which makes the Enchantress so mad that she lays waste to the whole world. You know we don't speak Japanese, right? We then get a pretty cool fight scene, even if all we can see is shadows, and Harley tricks the witch into letting her guard down.
I like what you're selling, lady. There's just one teeny problem. You mess with my friends.
So she cuts the witch's heart out, and the rest of the team kills her in extremely slow motion. Ah, f*** it. Dwight crushes the heart of the witch, killing her along with his girlfriend, and then walks away defeated. But don't worry, folks, it's not that kind of movie. Of course, June Moon survives. Sorry, still funny. And then the squad goes their separate ways to... Oh, that's right, they're criminals. They have to go back to jail.
We just saved the world. I think you would be nice.
10 years off your prison sentences.
You're welcome.
Nah, that's not enough. I'm seeing my daughter.
Ooh, an espresso machine.
B.E.T.
Well, obviously they don't get all that stuff, but... Oh! Huh. How about that? But there's still one more thing that needs to be done. It's Joker. We all know it's Joker. Just get to it, it's Joker. His name tag even says Joker. Wow, look at that.
Let's go home.
That's what everyone says at the end of this movie. Let's go home. So that was Suicide Squad. Yikes. For such an original premise, I really expected more from...
This is crown jewels here, Mr. Wayne.
Wait, what's this? Does DC do mid-credit scenes now? Wait a minute, wait a minute! So she really does talk to Batman about the Justice League Initiative? Then what was the point of the last 2 hours? Oh god, this is stupid. Guys, I know there were some people that did like this movie, but I just wasn't one of them. This was a novel idea, but the way it was executed was just sloppy, ridiculous, dark, depressing, and way too drawn out. This is just lame. True, it has a few good scenes, but a good movie should hold your attention all the way through, not just once in a while. While the actors are pretty good, the characters are interesting, and the soundtrack is filled with sweet tunes. That stuff is just a gimmick here, and it's not enough to save the film. That said, I would like to see the Suicide Squad in future movies. I hope this isn't the last we see of them, especially Harley. Margot Robbie nailed this role, and I would love to see more of her quirky antics and one-liners. So yeah, this may not have been the best movie, but if it sets up these characters for future movies to come, then it's okay in my book. I mean, it's still not entertaining, but it's fine by me. I'm the Invisible Man, and when there's an original premise that went horribly wrong, I've got it covered.
Archaeologist Dr. June Moon.